Okay, I just got home. Just remembered that maybe I can quickly make a video. And there Diego's coming to fetch me. That little cat, Katas, I call her Katas. Her name is actually Lady Di. But I changed their names. So their names never stay the same for a long time. I bet you've never heard that before. Oh, let me just get out. I just quickly went to go buy some dog food. And I got quite a lot of dog food. Just say hello to Diego. Enzo! Enzo also coming to quickly say hello to me. Every time I get home, he will come and say hi. Such a good boy. Diego coming to say hello. They actually meet me right here by the gate every time. And she as well. Yeah, Diego. He's actually a very friendly tiger. I think a lot of people have gotten to see a wrong side of him before, and he was so angry when people look at his food. But he's actually a very friendly tiger. So, yep. This is my truck. Okay. We call it a bakkie in Afrikaans. So, there's the dog food that I just bought. I was going to get more, and I thought, no, I'm not going to offload 10 bags tonight. I'll offload 5 because it's quite heavy. 25 kilogram bags. And food for the doves. Got 1 bag of fowl food, so that is for the doves. I got a lot of doves here at my house. Usually when I look outside my gate, let me just open up here, show you quickly. This whole place is full of doves. There's only a few of them at the moment. Let me just zoom in there. Usually I've got hundreds of them on this pavement. And there they are in the sun at the moment. Let me just hold this phone a little different and I can zoom in there. There's some of them. My hands are a little full again. So yeah, when I get home, get treated by a friendly little tiger and a lot of doves and a lot of animals. Cats and dogs and anything you can think of. So yeah, let's go inside. They are already starting to wait for me to feed them. Enzo is giving his I want food walk. I can tell that. He says, yeah, you're right. So, already taken out their meat this morning. Put it in the sun. I did take these 2 pieces of meat and I put it in a bag to make sure there's no flies getting onto it so it can defrost. Let me just open up here. It's still a bit cold, but it's fresh and nice piece of beef. Oh, there's actually 2 pieces there. And another one. So let me just open this bag as well. They know exactly what is coming. I think they're gonna give them each 1 piece. Okay, let's see. Just a bit difficult to handle with 1 hand, but yeah, let me do this. Got that one out. This one out. Okay, let's see who gets this one first. This is a big piece. There it goes. And for Diego as well. That could be the easiest time ever to feed them. I did take out chicken for them as well. So I will feed them that as well. I wanted to give them this in 1 big piece to give their jaws a little bit of exercise, because I think I give them their food too easily. I think they should work a little bit harder while eating it, just to make sure they don't get lazy. The kittens can't believe that I just gave them those 2 pieces of meat without even letting them have some. But let's give them some chicken. Let's cut this open. Let's love this chicken. So that's what they will be getting for now, and then a little later inside I will give them their pellets, because that little one, that's still a vegetarian cat. He does not eat meat. We can try it again. I've got a little piece here. Let's see if I just give him a little piece. If he will take it. He's so weird. Now, and there he goes. He doesn't want me to feed him meat. He does that every time. Yes, Diego getting a bit, this is my meat, stay away from it. That whisker pointing upward. Still, and he decides to walk away. Can you believe it? That's the little tiger that just fetched me by the gate. So, he's not really vicious in that way. He is just changing according to whatever is happening. So, Enzo enjoying his meal. Enzo stays friendly throughout. He's very constant in his the way that he just is. Diego, on the other hand, don't mess with his food. He might just not like it. So, I've been thinking about this YouTube channel, and I wasn't really planning to go this far with it. I am starting to talk a lot about my personal life, things that happened in my life, and there was a lot of stuff that happened that was really, really cool and that I can't explain. So I'm gonna start to tell a couple of stories in the next few videos, and well, you will have to use discretion when you listen to it, because some of these things that has happened in my life is it's really good. That's one thing I can tell you about it. It's not that it's, I just think sometimes it might be too good. I was able to handle everything, and I had to deal with a lot of stuff. And if I say deal with a lot of stuff, I don't mean necessarily bad stuff. I mean good stuff. It's not always easy to take in such good things. Now, that might sound weird to you, but that's how it is. For instance, I once almost caught the lottery. Now, if I say almost, this is very weird. And I actually, like I said in the previous video, when I heard a voice in my head that told me that I was going to get robbed. Now, that happened 2 or 3 times that I've heard that voice. And I've started to get to know that voice. And one day, I was talking to this voice. And I said, you know what? What's the best test that you can run with something like this? I thought, well, I should catch the lottery. I should get the numbers. If those numbers are correct, then I can believe this whole thing. Because this is not making sense. Can't believe Diego's just swallowed that whole thing. while his stomach is still on the ground. Okay, and anyway, I thought, okay, this is a good test. And I said, let the lottery numbers come in according to what I will say. Now, how can that be? That is ridiculous to even just think about it. And, well, I started telling a lot of people, I'm going to get those numbers right. It's Saturday. I think it was a Friday or Saturday. I can't even remember. This is about 5, 6 years ago. And I gave the numbers. And obviously I took some of my favorite numbers. 11, because I was born on the 11th. I couldn't take 74. There's not that many numbers, but I changed it to 47. And I remember 9, because I was born in the 9th month. A couple of numbers like that. And I actually saw on my YouTube channel, I saw my subscribers back then, and I think it was 1,470, approaching that number. Now that is a number that has always meant something to me, because that's my date of birth, and on my Facebook it was also approaching that number, but I remember it was 1 digit less on my Facebook. And that was all lining up to come together on that Friday or Saturday. I will have to go and check the exact date. And yeah, this is going to be strange now. And I was starting to tell people, look how these numbers are going to come in on Friday. And they said, you're crazy, this is never going to happen. And I went and I played that lottery. But I played probably about 100 times. That I paid it. Just R2.50, that's about a few, maybe $20 or so. I will just have to confirm all of that. But in any case, I played that lottery, all those numbers that I said should come in, and then I took a couple of extra numbers and I just put them in there. So I had a whole lot of lottery tickets waiting for these numbers to come in. That night I sat there waiting for the lottery to come in. And as they start putting these numbers, it comes in exactly according to the numbers that I have said that should come in. First number, and it's in. Second number, and it's in. Third, fourth. And then on the 5th number, as they pull it, I heard that same voice in my head that said, do you see, we can do this. And I got like chills. I couldn't believe it. And on the 5th number, it was out. And on the 6th number, it was out. I didn't win the lottery. But on 3 numbers, I got it like, I can still remember, I think about 16 times. And on 3 numbers, about 12, or I can't remember exactly, but it was, I think, 12 and 16 times that I've won the lottery. Only with a few numbers, so it doesn't pay much. But I learned that that voice, or whoever, whatever, can make that happen. And that was even better than winning the lottery to me. I just realized something there. I realized that anything can happen. And it was not said with an angry voice. It was like a joking voice, like, you see, we can get it organized if we want to. Now I'm going to get that lottery ticket, because I kept 1 or 2 that I didn't cash in. I don't think because if you cash it in, they keep it, so you don't get to keep it afterwards. But the other night I found one just lying around there. Maybe there's but it will show the numbers, and I'll go and I'll check according to those numbers that I can still remember today, because I remember the last numbers was my uncle's telephone number. I can remember that number forever. It was a 3 let me just think, let me just remember it. I have to think 10 years ago now. when I still learned that telephone number off. It was a 3840, and I could never forget those numbers, but I never included them into the lottery numbers. But I didn't win it, but I got to know that if I should really want to win it, I could ask, and it will, if it's approved. Now, what do I mean about if it's approved? Maybe we're not supposed to win it. And I also remember that voice saying, you see, we can do it, but it is not supposed to be this way. So yeah, that is something. And it happened, and I've got that lottery ticket there. I'll take a photo of it in the next video. I guess my videos are starting to run over to the next one. I don't really want to do the editing. I don't really have much time to do that. I've got a lot of things to do every day. But and that I'm a little slow on the editing, so you're gonna have to bear with me and watch the next video maybe. And yeah, that was better than winning the lottery. I actually had the numbers, they came in, and then just as I'm about to win it, it was changed. So I think how I'm going to search for this online is I'm going to put in the numbers first as they were supposed to come in, and that will give me the date on when this happened. But that answered a lot of questions for me, and it was amazing. So yeah, let me just give a little bit more meat to the tigers. I mean, they don't really care about knowing a story about winning the lottery. They want meat. So yeah, I think I'm going to be telling a couple of stories in the next few, I don't know if it's going to be months or weeks, but you're welcome to listen to it, to take from it whatever you take from it. And oh man, just like I said before, listen to it, comment on it, tell me what you think. But this was really something that was an eye-opener for me, and like I said, it's better than winning the lottery. I can't even remember how much it was back then, but well, the lottery is always quite a lot. So yeah, let me just open that next packet of meat for the tigers. Taking a second, just concentrate here on this, getting this in there. They like the chicken, they really enjoy it, but they did like that beef more. Diego is just checking it out. Cats are eating, they're all having a feast. There's another story that I think I will tell next about another miracle. It's something totally different to what I've ever experienced. I'm gonna start getting that one ready. I didn't know I was going to tell the lottery story now, but it's been on my mind a couple of days, and I'm starting to remember things that I've actually forgotten about. But the nice thing about this is I can actually go and get photographs and evidence of this, and it happened years ago. So I hope you would like to see that, and yeah, maybe it's good. You can take something from this. Maybe there's things better than winning the lottery. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to be making more videos. I see some people are asking me for longer videos. I'll do whatever I can. It is not that easy, especially when I'm not prepared, and I like to tell these stories when I'm not prepared. They just start to come out, and I just keep on talking. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day.